Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's the Saints going up against the Dolphins. Now let's get you out to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome for this matchup.
Dolphins, Saints, coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to New Orleans, Louisiana for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
Well, you said it right, taking center stage. Today's professional athlete, we know it. We talk to all these players all the time. They love it when they're on stage and everybody is looking at them. Well, let me tell you this. We are looking tonight. This should be fun to watch.
The Dolphins are ready to run back this kick. Thomas Morstead getting his team set as we're about to get underway here. And with that kick, we're underway. Nelson's going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
The Dolphins come out in a two tight end set. First down at the 24. Here's the handoff, running off tackle. Collins is there to take it down.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Let's go.
Handoff made. Vaccaro takes him down.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
First down here after the run. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Dolphins go back to the ground. He's taken down at the 42.
A player to keep an eye on today, Martellus Bennett.
Yeah, he has matured into one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Big, fast, can push you around, and what a pair of hands.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Let's go.
He's going to get another carry. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football, try to wear the defense down.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Three-step drop. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The Dolphins will punt it. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, and Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. The Saints get a first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Get ready.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff out of the eye. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Right back to him once more. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First and 10. Here's another handoff. Then picks up about 3. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches.
Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield.
Let's go.
2nd down and 7. It's caught by Cooks. Cooks tackled down at the 17.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. First and goal from the 2. They'll run with it again.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Ready to take the snap at the 4. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Good for only a yard. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Let's talk about the defense. A former star in the Canadian Football League who has turned himself into one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, Cameron Wake.
You are right. He is one of the better pass rushers in the NFL, and he's just so fast. You're always worried about his speed, and then you just get looking for the speed all the time, and what happens? He just runs you over.
3rd and goal at the 3. Takes another handoff.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
A short field goal try on the way. Converts here on the field goal try. And with the second quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the first quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick.
Nelson's got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Saints defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They play hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 21.
Calvin Johnson with the catch.
Setting now the defensive lineups. You've got up again with Geno Atkins. Such a huge wrecking ball presence on that defensive front.
Unfortunately for Geno Atkins, his 2013 season was cut short with an injury, but he's one of the best inside defensive linemen in the NFL, and man, can he rush the passer.
Let's go.
The Dolphins take it from the 23. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
It's first down as they head to the line.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield. Handoff. Picks up about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Saints lined up in the nickel. From the gun. Jordy Nelson with the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
One quarter down, and the defenses have set the tone in this low-scoring affair. We'll be back in a moment.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And they deck the quarterback.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. The Dolphins have it at the 44. Screen. Pulls it in for about 4.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
The football sits at the 40. The Dolphins have to get to the 25 to move the chains. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Bennett has the catch. Both coaching staffs told us this week that this defense would be the key to the game, and so far they're ready for the occasion as they take them off the field and force the punt.
Well, one coaching staff is happy their prediction came true. The other one, of course, is very sad. But so far in this game, very crisp on the defensive side.
They're in punting formation. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. And the score right now may not be what one would expect, given that their go-to guy in the passing game has been absent so far. What do you make of this, Bill?
You know, Jim, I think they just got caught off guard that time. I think they were not expecting this coverage and the defense that they're throwing at the star wide receiver, but they've had some good adjustments, and they're winning the football game, and let's don't forget, that's what counts the most.
The Saints will approach this play from out of the pistol. First down at the 20. Down the field. Intercepted. The interception could certainly give this team the jolt it needed early in the second quarter, Phil.
And you know what you got to do for your quarterback in a situation like this? Give him a play where you know he's going to get to completion, get his confidence going, and take advantage of that interception.
The Dolphins bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Let's go.
First and 10 to the ground. He is tackled right at the 50. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. Brought down right at the 50. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in open space.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. Here's the first snap after the big play. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Oh, man, can you imagine how quick this has to happen, Jim? You're the quarterback. You're going down the line. All these defensive players, they're so fast. He keeps the football in the opposite play. Didn't fool anybody. He gets hit and loses a couple yards.
Loss of a couple that time. All set up now at the 21. Second and 12. They call his number once more. Collins is there that time for the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun. Has Nelson. Nelson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. No margin for error from just outside the goal line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 5. And Kenny Vaccaro is in on the tackle.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line. The Saints come out in a dime package. 3rd and goal at the 4. Throws the pass. And it's knocked down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Here comes a field goal try to tie the game.
The kick is good. That field goal has the game back to even midway through the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, the score's tied, and look, I think both sides are probably disappointed that they're tied with the other team because they've had opportunities, they haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why we are sitting here midway in the 2nd quarter with the tie game.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Cooks has got it on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Saints are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Saints take it from the 23. The Saints now move the chains.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. They'll go ground.
There is a flag out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Get ready. 38.
1st down and 10. Here's the handoff. Ball is out. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Well, let's go.
After a short delay, now they'll run it.
The Saints think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on 2nd down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. You better be careful in this situation.
Loss of 4 on the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Third down now. The Saints come out in the pistol.
Get ready.
Looking across the middle. We're inching closer to halftime, and you have to think the focus for both of these teams at the break is how to get their offenses going.
Two simple things. You want to keep the defenses playing the way they have, so just keep doing what you've done so far. On offense, look for new ways. Move people around. Give your players a little better chance of making plays down the field.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Saints have to be pretty proud of their defense up to this point as we approach halftime, but then again, that could be said on the other side of the field too.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing, good defense. And listen, when you go in at halftime, you talk about what you're doing on offense. It's not necessarily the plays are bad. It's the order in which you are calling them in. Catch the defense off guard. That's what play calling is about.
The Dolphins will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 3-3.
Get ready.
First down at the 17. Secures it with two hands.
The Dolphins have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. The Dolphins lined up, bunch formation. From the shotgun. It's intercepted. What a great job by the defense coming up with the pick and giving themselves one more chance to break the tie before halftime.
Well, yeah, is it a great job? I don't know. The quarterback, terrible decision. I know, good play by the defense getting that interception, but the play call, the decision by the quarterback, they were both bad.
The Saints didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
Great starting field position for the offense.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
First down at the 39. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. The Saints come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. A late second quarter interception could certainly change the tenor of this game, Phil, as we head near halftime.
Oh, it really can. I'll tell you, the game, it's tied, all that. You're thinking the worst that's going to happen to us. We're going to go in at halftime tied, and now all of a sudden, if this offense can take advantage of this opportunity, that will change everything going inside.
The Dolphins offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
First down at the 17. They'll run it here. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The Dolphins head to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. The score's 3-3. First down at the 40. Got the completion. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
And now they'll try over again on second down. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Scanning the field. We're heading to the break with both defenses winning their side of the ball. We've got a tie game at the intermission, and Larry Ridley's coming up with the highlights.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Both the Saints and the Dolphins are bucking it up a bit on defense. Neither offense can get going, and so it may end up as a defensive battle for 4 quarters. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Saints with the ball midway through the first. Broken coverage here on the pass play, and he'll be tackled down inside the 20 at the 17. Dolphins have it near the end of 1. The pass will be completed into coverage, and he'll end up at the 35-yard line before being tackled. Offense out now following the interception. Nice work to make the catch in double coverage, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 30. Now first and 10. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and the pass and catch will end up going for 11 yards. So that'll do it for us. We'll send you back down to the field where Jim Nance and Phil Simms are on the call.
We're back for the start of the third quarter. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And the second half kicks off. Which team is going to break this tie? And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. He'll throw it over the middle. The Saints get a first down. That's his first reception today.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Double tight end formation. The Saints from the 37. Waits the one who made the big stop. And here's we look at the rushing numbers. There's not much there on the ground, even though this game is tied.
Yeah, balance is not the word for this offense today. If you want to run the football, do it maybe in an unconventional way. Some draws, some misdirections. That's what they need to do.
The Saints at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Cooks is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Coming to the line at the 37. This play set up by the long gainer. Out of the shotgun. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. Sherman's in on the tackle.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
This next snap will take place at the 19.
Well, we were at practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
That's his 5th catch of the day.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
2nd down. Touchdown. And they look really sharp here in the early part of the second half with that touchdown that gives them the lead.
Yeah, you go in at halftime, you get you a cold drink, you get a little rest, and you can change your frame of mind, and we saw that. What an impressive drive by the offense.
The Saints line up for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Saints defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Williams going to start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Dolphins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think you need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking long. Two tight ends on the field here.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
Second down and 10. Throws the pass. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Well, when you're throwing a slant route, it's all about accuracy from the quarterback standpoint. Make sure you put it right on the receiver where he can catch it, protect himself. Good job that time, and almost gets a first down.
On the way, third down. The give. Vaccaro on the tackle.
And as far as the football team up, the defense, third and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
They're set to punt it away now. And a touchback here. We'll bring the ball out to the 20. Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You would expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over.
The Saints will go with the pistol on this play. First down at the 20. And it's batted down.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Second down coming up.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. It's caught by Cooks. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown. Closing this game out after that touchdown here mid-third quarter.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a dominant performance so far. That drive just set it off. They wanted to take it down the field, execute the plays. They did it, and the defense just let them have their way.
The Saints lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Saints defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
And Williams is going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit. As you watch him run, just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
The Dolphins from the 22. Handoff made. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Let's go. 188.
The Dolphins from the 22. Johnson's got it on a pass that had some heat. He's in the clear. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown. How important was that score, Phil? Facing a big deficit and suddenly scoring a touchdown, and things look a whole lot different.
Well, it was great. It was great. What a job to find a way to score that touchdown. And now the coach has got to look at the scoreboard and start thinking of a different strategy since this game has gotten close.
Dolphins for the extra point.
The point after try is in the books. The Saints will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 17-10.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
Cooks has got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Saints couldn't get anything going in those first two quarters offensively, but now they have answered the bell here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to have to blame the coach a little bit. The play calls in the first half were way too predictable. Now they're keeping the defense off guard, and we've seen a big turnaround.
Let's go. 295. 295.
First down at the 26. Reaches out and snatches it.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down at the 40. Gets the handle here. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Let's go. 188.
2nd and 9. Boyd with the takedown of the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Saints come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
3rd and forever. And intercepted. Breaks free, has some space to work with.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Dolphins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 21. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
It's a two tight end formation. Handoff. Collins is in on the tackle.
The Dolphins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First and goal. They hand it off. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown. A little over a quarter still to play, and this game is all tied up. It's going to be a tense finish to this one, partner.
Yeah, I think it will be, but, you know, I felt the tension from the coaches trying to tie this game up. My gosh, some of the play calls were awful. Finally, they relaxed, made some good play calls, and they got this game tied up.
Inside of the uprights. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 17-17. The Dolphins ready to boot the football down the field. Cooks is running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. When you look at the stats, it was out of character how much he struggled early in this game, Phil. But he's turned it around now.
Jim, I look at quarterbacks sometimes and the way they play. You got to think about the golf game. You know, sometimes you'll make a bogey early in a golf round, but you'll find a way to straighten things out and end up shooting under par. And I think that describes this quarterback very well.
First down at the 26. Handoff out of the I formation. The Saints now move the chains. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
To the ground. Gains 11.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down coming up. The Saints line up in the pistol.
Get ready. Red 38. Hey.
Easy catch there. No one near him. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is, what's the phrase for him? He is money, Jim Nance, man. He pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Watson's out wide on the left.
Get ready.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. He's tackled at the 28. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
The Dolphins lined up in the nickel.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
The Saints take it from the 28. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
The Saints line up for the extra point. The point after is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. Nelson's going to test the coverage this time. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Dolphins will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
The Dolphins now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score is 24-17. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. It's Bennett. Vaccaro takes him down.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
That leads us to second down.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Jordy Nelson with the grab.
The Dolphins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down here after the completion. From the gun. Room to work. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Now 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Second down now. Set up screen. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
In this league now, you have so many talented receivers who can go down the field and make tough catches that you can design a play that might give you a chance to pick up this first down, even though it's long.
Loss of 4 on the play. It's third down coming up. The Dolphins will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. They're setting up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, we see why they're winning, don't we, Jim? They've been playing well on the defensive side all day. Good stop there on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down for the offense.
All set to punt here. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Saints coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. And this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. Drop back, shotgun formation. The Saints get a first down.
Saints offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
The Saints come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The Saints take it from the 33. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Cooks is met at the 44. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double-team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Will go ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 43. He's tackled right at the 43.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line.
The Saints take it from the 43. Running room, and now he'll slide.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time. Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
First down here.
Here's the handoff.
It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
It's now second down.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Saints at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. 2nd and 6. He'll get it again. Harris is all over the ball carrier. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. This has been a long drive so far.
Let's go.
3rd down and 10. Back to the ground. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. The kick is good. The clutch kick and the 3 points, and virtually everyone here knows that that clinched it.
Yes, that did it, Jim. Now you can just take a deep breath knowing all that hard work during the week, it came through for you, it paid off, and you got a victory.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Nelson's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Dolphins stalled on their last drive, forced the punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down, pressure on every snap now.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. Martellus Bennett with the reception. That's his 3rd catch of the day. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. 1st and 10. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
2nd and 10. The reception by Nelson.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. The Saints with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd and 3. Catch made out to Johnson.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter.
Miracles do happen, but this team's going to need one probably to pull this off. 2nd down and 10.
Screen has his target.
Collins is going to make the tackle.
Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. 1st and goal from the 10. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. 2nd and goal from the 10. And the pass is picked off, and that will all but do it.
What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
The Dolphins defense takes the field here, and they're just going to watch their opponents take a kneel down to close this one out. What a disappointing day it's got to be for that unit, Phil.
Yeah, it's like rubbing salt into the wound. That's what it is, Jim. You got to watch them kneel down, then you got to go shake their hand and tell them a good game. Those are the last things you want to do as a player in this league.
Takes a knee. The Dolphins have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action.
Let's go.
Takes the knee. Third down on the way. So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.